Hi, this is Marai. Today I'm explaining something about open space technology. And as you can see, this is not a fancy video, and open space technology is not a fancy process. What you mainly need is a space, is a way to create an agenda, either with markers and paper and post-its or in a virtual setting, with something where all the topics come together. And I wanted to explain open space today from the perspective of looking at it as a game. So every good game is very clear for those who participate in it, what the roles are, what the rules are, ways of tracking progress, of expected outcomes, and then also it has opt-in participation. So if you are invited into an open space meeting, I hope very strongly that you had the chance to opt in or to opt out to that meeting. That's at the basis of it. So let's see, what are the roles? We have the sponsor, facilitator, convener, and participant. Very likely you are invited to be a participant and or a convener. The convener is someone who brings up a topic. So within the broader theme that the sponsor has invited you into, you're invited to say, well, what do I care about? What do I see as necessary? What is a burning issue? What's not working? Or what do I want working more? And the responsibility of the convener is not to have any answers. The responsibility of the convener is not even to prepare something for the session, although you might, if that's your desire. The responsibility and the service of the convener is to name something and to speak an invitation to others to participate in a session to discuss a topic that they are naming. And then there's something about creating session notes also that will just be explained to you in your specific open space meeting how that is going to go. So the sponsor is responsible for the larger invitation that this whole meeting actually happens in the first place. The facilitator, I'm an open space facilitator. We are responsible for creating the space, for conveying how this whole thing goes for you and for preparing everything in advance so that it runs smoothly. And then you get to choose to be a convener and or a participant. Surely you are a participant if you join the meeting. Rules. So there is a theme, and another rule is that the agenda is created by all of those who participate. So if you post a topic, you create an agenda. And I want to bring to your awareness also by not addressing something that actually you're contemplating and that you wonder if it might need addressing. If you don't do that, you also co-create the agenda by something that's not there. So the agenda is co-created by all who participate, and there are 5 principles and 1 law and 1 reminder. I start with a reminder. The reminder is, be prepared to be surprised in a positive way. Like, come with a willingness to say, wow, I'm going to let myself be surprised by what's happening here, and then see how it goes. The law is the law of 2 feet, and if everybody follows that law, it makes sure that you're always in a place where you want to be, that you're not in a place where you don't want to be, and that you can also trust that everybody who is with you in that moment, in that session, wants to be there. And knowing that is just, it frees a way of working together that we don't have if we're somewhere where we're kind of like, yeah, was interesting the first 10 minutes, but now they're going off on a topic that's really not interesting to me. Like, let me do something on my cell phone, let me do something on my laptop. Like, I wonder, why are they making so many words about that? All this internal criticizing and that goes away. The moment we know, I get to move. Every moment I can choose, do I want to be here? Am I a contribution? Am I learning? And if not, go somewhere else. And then the 5 principles are about trusting that whoever comes are the right people. trusting that things happen within this open space in a specific way of timing. You will learn about that when you are in that open space meeting. And also an invitation to not stick too much with what happened in the past, but to go from where are we and now how do we move forward. Expected outcomes. People are where they want to be. They're not where they don't want to be. People talk about and work on what's interesting to them. People get to know other people in a new way. So you will run into people that you don't know from before, and you will probably also experience someone that you thought you knew showing up in a new way. And you also have an opportunity to yourself, show yourself in a way that your colleagues or your co-workers or your co-participants have not experienced you beforehand. And then it's an opportunity to come up with great results and great insights, all great questions and no results yet. Everything starts with really good questions. You will know that you're on the right track if you're having a good time, if you're energized from the meeting. So when you notice like, oh, I'm not really enjoying being here, chances are you're not at the right place. So move around in that case. And you will have made new connections and be expecting that you will move forward what you're working on. So very practically, there's something behind me which we call the agenda wall. And the agenda wall consists of their times and their rooms. And of course, in a virtual meeting, there are virtual rooms. Those who are conveners are invited to name a topic of interest. And I have one topic of interest, and that is using open space technology to create values-based organizations. And if I am a participant in an open space technology meeting, I will look at this agenda wall and I will say, let me do this in the second time slot. I first want to kind of warm up a little bit, and then, okay, I choose room B. Up goes the first topic. And then someone else has another topic and they post it there or there or there. Okay, this agenda wall is a bit too small, you see that, which will not happen in your real open space meeting. So the agenda is being created by those who come with those topics that are of interest. And be prepared to be surprised. I hope you enjoy your open space meeting. Bye.